Alrighty, back from town. Let's make our sheath for our Bowie knife, our conversion Bowie. I modified another sheath I had made up. A lot of y'all seen me do this before. I'll trace my pattern. And yes, I'm still using my Pawpaw's ice pick for all. There we go. That out of the way. Move the knife out of the way. Now, I'll adjust it a little bit more as we get it, when I get it cut out. Alright, first thing, hole punch. Use this one here. Just so I don't overcut. You said a lot of y'all have seen this. We get new people watching all the time, so a lot of maybe have not seen the way I do it. There we go. Get in there. Done with those. I'll leave y'all an Amazon link to that set of hole punches. They're okay. They're not top of the line by no means, but they're pretty good. Cut there. GibsonLeather.com made that for me. And he has some on his website. I do believe I seen a post that he had some. Okay, let's go ahead and trace our welt. We'll cut that first. Can be a little big, won't hurt anything. You want it big enough, but not too small. Trim that off. I hope I'm in the camera here. There we go, mosquitoes are biting already. Get this out of the way, we're done with that. Come up here and make our cut. Cut our welt out. Just like that. Put our knife in there and make sure we got it proper. Okay, we got plenty of room all the way around and at the bottom. That ain't gonna go back in there. Anyway, put it over there. I'm telling y'all, the mosquitoes are getting me. Let's see, let's mark our, that's what I was going to do to start with. Because we want our belt loop to come to right about there. Not like that. Make us a little mark right there. Put that away before I cut my hand off. So it's going to go there. Now before we glue this down, let's go over and maker's mark here, and we'll put a little initial up here. Alright, put our maker's mark about here. Camera's going to bounce. So. Crash. There we go, good enough. That's a dead blow hammer from the China freight store. Works as good as anything else though. Alright, and I'm going to put a K right there. For that we need, where'd my other hammer go? People come in here at night, I think, and move my stuff around. Right about there. I use a steel hammer for this. There we go. That is the tooling requested on this one. Look pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's go back to the workbench. We're going to glue this down and get ready to sew it up. And then we'll do our little trimming that we're going to do. Alright, got the belt loop sewed in. Takes a little while for that glue to dry. So I like to glue it, then sew it. Alright, let's get our welt fitted in there. Nip that off of there. Hang on, forgot my little thing. Hang on, it'll be alright, I'll be right back. Some years back I made me a bunch of these little wooden presses, what I call a welt press. Our glue in. That's what I use. A couple more clamps. Now this is not contact cement. I don't care for contact cement because once you put it down, you're there. This you can actually move around for just a little bit if you need to. Clamp it down. That's another one. We'll just use that end of it there. One more won't hurt. Let that dry good. We'll fold it all over, glue it again. Let it dry really well, then trim it and get ready to start sewing. Alright, glued up and dried. Now before we go to the grinder with it, let's go ahead and trim off the excess. Remember, we left that welt big for a reason. Trim that. It's easier to trim all you can instead of grinding it all, I think, anyway. Alright, that looks pretty good right there. Take just a little bit off right there. Go. Alright, now we'll go to the grinder, sander, whatever you want to call it. And I did check the knife. It does fit just perfect. Alright, going right there to the grinder. Alright, let's go over here. Take our little edging tool here. Take that burr off of there. Chamfer that edge. As a machinist guys say, chamfer it. How'd that get there? We'll finish chamfering that one when we get done. Now we'll take this little tool right here, grooving tool. This is going to mark the line where we're going to put our hole for the threads. Right about there. There we go. It cuts just a little piece out of there. Now we'll go here to the drill press. That one. We'll drill our holes for sewing. Alright, there's the stitching holes. Now right here I'm going to put a piece of brass rivet. So I left that blank right there. That's what that's for. Go ahead and do that next, then we'll sew it. Okay, got our brass rivet in there. That's just to help hold it still so it don't pull the threads. Now let's get out our thread. We're going to use the black sinew like I used back here. I think the black would look a little better on this one. And then we will oil dip it. And then put our strap up here for wrap around. There we go. And it's just a matter of sewing it up. I'm still hand sewing. I've been threatening to try to invest in a sewing machine for a long time, but not yet. Maybe one day, we'll see. Yep, let's see it when it gets done. Alright, now we're going to cut our strap piece. Go up here. I'm not sure it really needs it, but I think it'll look better. And I'm using a much thinner leather, and it's a different color. So with that reason, I think I'm going to dye the whole sheath first and then oil dip it so it's all uniform color. We'll go through here like this, that way actually. But that's right. See, y'all gotta watch me. We'll put our snap right there. Around there. There it is. I have lost my ice pick. There we go. Mark the hole like that. Oh, wait a minute. Got that one marked. Mark this one right there. Alright, need a whole nother set of tools out now. Be right back. Alright, let's get us out a set of snaps here. There we go. Our setting tool out. Here's my big anvil. I gotta have the big anvil. There it is. There's the big one. Alright, hole puncher. This one here. So we got the right size. Yep, that's it. Make sure that's what we want. So we want our stud here. Goes like that. Put that one in there. Trust me, it does not always go that easy. But when it does, it's good. I'm gonna set that in there. That there. Let's move up one size. Put a hole in there. Mark right there. I know these clips are getting long-winded sometimes, y'all, but I like showing you exactly what I'm doing. And this is not actually a how-to, this is how I do. And I have been doing for a long time, and it seems to work. So alright, now we're done with these. Let's put these tools away and get some more. Alright, see if we got it right this time. I think it's important to show exactly what I'm doing, include the mistakes. I don't care who you are or what you do, you make mistakes. If you don't, you're not human. Okay, that's still not quite as tight as it needs to be, but see there's another mistake. It used to be like that. So let's put another snap over on the other side. Let's see, I don't think we got room. Well, we'll try it. Nothing else, we'll do the whole thing again. There we go, that'll work. Not absolutely gorgeous, but that'll work just fine. Now, let's get out our dye after we put all this junk away. Go ahead and dye the sheath and get it ready for oil dip. Alright, let's put us a coat of dye on here. A couple of coats. I'm going to use buckskin on this one. Sort of a lighter brown color. The second coat will darken it up some. More of a natural leather look. No real science to it, just basically slop it on there. It's a good idea to wear rubber gloves doing this, because it stains your hands for a day or two, but I don't have any, so we'll just do what they call it, we'll just go commando with it. Never in my life been scared of dirty hands, so dirty, stained, scarred, bleeding, don't matter. Get these harder to get two spots first. Like that. On the inside, first coat will look a little yellow, second coat will darken it up. there. Sorry about that. There you go. That's the general idea. We'll just keep slopping it on there. Like I keep saying, the second coat will make it, even it out, darken it up a little bit. All right, here we go. That is 2 coats of buckskin dye, oil dipped. Looks pretty good. One more step. I'm gonna put a coat of mink oil on it. Give it a little bit of shine. Help seal and protect that leather just a little bit more. Put a pretty thick coat on there. Rub it in good. Yes, I'll get it all over me. It's okay, won't hurt nothing. That mink oil smells good to me. Alright, see how fast to soak that up. Also help the oil dip with waterproof it, water resistant. And this will help that a lot. Oh, back in the camera there. Alright, take my shoe brush. Brush it down good. After it dries overnight, I'll buff it down one more time. there we go. Take our Bowie knife. There we go, all done. Now, hope y'all enjoyed this. Like I said, I've put a lot of videos up about building sheaths, but there's new people watching all the time that might not have seen them. That's the way I do it. Ready to go home. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. And I'll see y'all next time.